Well, I think what's funny is I was thinking about that the other day after you guys did your fitness retest, and I was like, man, you guys really had some good gains. And then I started thinking, I don't know why, and we talked about it before, that with this fitness getting crazy and diets getting crazy, but it's really no different. So I'll pose it to you as a question. Is it really any more different that if a guy can run a 5-minute mile, right, and he's trying to decrease to a 4.5 minute mile, is that really any different than what you guys just did? He started with a different baseline, but he's still working on something. So if he goes out and runs 6-minute miles, is that exercise for his body? It's movement, but is he really adding stress to it? If you look at the definition of exercise, is it really promoting him to get to a different level? It's not. Now, if I told you guys, hey, this guy can run a 5-minute mile, you guys need to run 5-minute miles. Well, that's like telling that guy, hey, you can run a 5-minute mile, but that guy can run a 3 minute and 50-second mile, so he's better than you. Great at that level, but who gets you in the game? I mean, for whatever reason, the human brain's built to compare, and everybody else does it, right? Oh, well, what are you doing for a workout? Well, I'm doing this little. Oh, well, I do 45 minutes on a treadmill at this. Okay, great. Are you moving the direction you want to move? Well, no, I only go once in a while because I'm so sore for. Okay, wonderful. So you go to the gym and you work out so hard that you can't move for a week. And that's better than gradually increasing and learning the techniques. And I'm telling you, I can't go to most gyms because watching people exercise drives me insane, because 99% of the people that are patting themselves on the back about how great they're doing are doing it totally wrong. They've built the compensations. They can do it. Being a guy growing up, especially in any athletics, right, there's one question, and I still get asked to this day: how much do you bench? Like, what does it matter how much I bench? I'm almost 50 years old. Does it really matter? But it's just like hallmark, and because there's a number, right, and it's 300. If you could ever bench press 300 pounds, that's like, wow, that's really good. And there's guys that kill themselves and get to 285, 290, and can't get to 3. So they'll 285. Boy, once a guy goes, I'm 325, I'm 350, it becomes just that. It's almost like that 4-minute mile. Very few people ever reach that level. But that's what screwed up exercise. We got to stop comparing what everybody else is doing and just look at what can I do and what's the next step I take to move me down the pathway. Now, if you want to go nuts and you want to go compete, then yeah, you're going to have to work at a different level. But at some point, we all figure out, I don't care if you're a professional athlete, at some point, it's done. You made it further than anybody else. But once you're that age and you retire, now it's you exercise for life, for health, right? It's no longer your job. So then they get stuck in that same routine, though. Have you ever noticed, like, when you see athletes, and what's everybody say when they see these? Oh, look, you got fat. Well, realize he was in like 0.1% of the population when he was playing, or when she was playing. Now, it's just another 40, 50-year-old person that has, maybe a little better gene set than I was had. But it's down to that daily decision, and a lot of them, it's really hard after that they don't have that. Because before there was a point, right? I'm competing, I'm working out to compete, and I'm competing to win. Once all that's taken away, now what's the driving force behind it? To get healthy? Is that really what, and their mind is still on the fact that in the past that I was a great athlete. Unfortunately, a lot of people you'll see on the streets have the same thing, right? They're still stuck in the fact that, hey, I was a starting athlete in high school, or I was a starting athlete in college. Well, that was 20, 30 years ago. I mean, so was I. Life's changed a lot. And that doesn't make it any better or worse. But realize that as we age, our priorities change. It's no longer about how much can I lift, or can I run a sub 5-minute mile, or can I. It's one of my arguments with we tried to set up like running events in the past, and as soon as you mention it, all the runners go, yeah, it has to be a 5K or 10K. Why? That's what runners talk. That's runners' language. I don't run 5Ks or 10Ks. I go run a couple miles, and if I can run 2 or 3, I'm happy. That's enough. I don't need to run a half marathon or marathon, or I don't need to go do sprints. So it's that back to what is the activity level that's right for you, and then how do you take the gradual steps to get to your dreams.
And I find